know where I'm going to put you guys. I'm waiting on my grandmother currently at the vet. Well, you know, she's in there with the dog. Hope everybody's having a happy Friday. My makeup's gonna kind of be smudged. I don't want it to be, but it is. Oh, hello, whoever joined. I hope you're having a happy Friday. We are gonna go out to dinner tonight at a new little place in town called Freddy's. I'm in my mom's van right now, so don't judge me. Anywho, we're gonna go eat some Freddy's tonight. I'm gonna get me a cold brewski. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I haven't really ate all day. It's kind of like one of those days when you kind of like, you don't want to eat a big meal because you know you're gonna have a really bomb dinner. Yeah, so that's what's happening right now. I just want to tell everybody to please buckle up. Wear your seatbelt. One of my really good friends was in a car accident last night. Like, if you've seen the pictures, you would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe anybody survived that. I was kind of taken aback from it because it shocked me. They were, I guess some kids were trying to get home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nemanja, hope you're having a great day too. So I guess they were trying to get home to their curfew like their parents wanted them to. And I'm sorry, you guys. I know you're late for a curfew, but guess what? You can pick up the phone and call your parents and be like, hey, I'm on my way there. Your parents most likely will tell you, all right, don't speed. Be careful getting home. Just get here. As long as you're on your way, then that's okay. They ran a stop sign going 75 miles an hour, you guys. 75. My lips messed up. I gotta go redo my makeup later. I just did like a quick job, so don't judge me, you guys. They ran a stop sign going 75 miles an hour. And the kid, there's a 16-year-old kid involved, and he was meta-flighted, and he's on his 3rd surgery. I hope he makes it. It's very, very sad. Hey, Cinnamon Hot Hot. How are you? Hope you're having a happy Friday. I'm over here just, chilling in my mom's van. Her Galaxy Quest, or whatever this is. Nissan Quest, Galaxy Quest. That was a movie. Yeah. We're just chilling. You're welcome. We're having a happy Friday. We're going to go eat some burgers and have some beers later. I'll show you guys where we're at. We're at the vet. Oh yeah, totally pimp ride. We're at the vet right now. Not with Ranger, but with my mom's dog. I would call her my dog that I grew up with, but she was like, after a certain period of time, she's like, okay, I'm their dog now. So, y'all ever get a ride, or like, not a ride, but a dog or animal that was like yours, and then you move away, and then it's still supposed to be your dog, and, she's just old. She's just getting her toenails clipped, and, a checkup on her ears. She has really bad allergies, so they're checking her ears and stuff. And now I'm just waiting. This lady's out here walking their dog, or not walking their dog, but they're walking their whatever patient, letting him go to the bathroom on a leash. Oh, he's only got 3 legs. Oh, they must have to amputate one. Poor dog. He's got 3 legs, you guys. I don't know if you can see him over there, but he's got 3 legs. Over there hopping along, just chilling. I should be like done by now. My grandma should be walking out anytime. Oh, there him is. Hands right there. Yeah, her's giving him wubbing. Poor dog. There's a nice lady. I had a dog that got hit by a car one time, and she had 2 paws. Poor guy. Yeah, it's recently been taken off because you can see like he still has his shaved hair. So there's nothing wrong with that as long as they can get along. Sometimes they make little pegs for them. I've seen little peg-legged dogs. They're cute. Hey, Save Robbie, how are you? I hope you're having a happy Friday. We are kind of. We're waiting. I'm in my mom's van waiting on my grandma and her dog. So that's how my Friday's going. Chilling like villains outside the vet. We'll have a fun night for you later, though. I'm gonna vlog my experience at the Freddy's in town, New Freddy's. It's supposed to be a bangin' burger joint, and they're supposed to be like a really like a old school 50s diner kind of place, but they got a full bar. Yeah. And you guys, Oklahoma just got a lot cooler. So today they passed a whole bunch of laws. So you can now, is it? Oh, great. I'm excited to try it. I've never tried it. I'm so excited. So, they passed a whole bunch of laws today. In Oklahoma, you can now be topless. Oh, that's awesome. You just took a swim. It's so cold here. I would love to go take a swim. The only swim I can do is in my bathtub. And that's not very big, you guys. It's cold. It's too cold. But, you can now walk around topless in Oklahoma. I don't think... Yeah, you can have... In certain places, you can't show your nipple. But in other places, you can walk around topless. And I believe... I don't think the law covers... You can't just walk around the street showing your tatas everywhere. Your nipple has to be covered. Hi, Jessica. I hope you're having a great day. Your nipple has to be covered. But in certain places, it doesn't. So you can walk around Oklahoma with a gun. It does not have to have a license. You can walk around with a gun, concealed or not. You have to be 21 or over with no felonies. 18 if you're in the armed forces to carry a gun. So you can carry a gun, smoke you a doobie, and have your titties hanging out. Okay? So, you know, Oklahoma is like making some changes, okay? I got, you know, if y'all want to know a little bit of something, I have just a mixed type of family. I'm not any kind of sort of way. You can't be, you know, any kind of sort of way about a certain sort of people. You can't be racist. You can't be hateful to people, you know. People are going to be people. But y'all, if y'all ever cruising through Oklahoma, you might see some titties, some weed, and some guns. That's just, you know, a thing. Yeah, pasties. Some places, they had a great big old thing downtown. Oh, free, not downtown here in Oklahoma City. They said, free the nipple. Everybody was like all excited because they thought all these guys, okay, it was only dudes too. All these guys like got lined up and like there was only 2 chicks there and they had to cover their nipples because cops were all around waiting. If they uncovered their nipple, they were going to arrest them because where they were at, they couldn't publicly have they nipple out. So the only thing I'm worried about with the constitutional carry in Oklahoma. Oh, and also, you no longer have to tell a police officer that you have a gun. Which, I'm sorry, but I'm a law-abiding citizen. I would just be, you know, it is crazy. It is crazy. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I would tell a police officer if I got pulled over, hey, I'm packing. I got some heat. Which, y'all, I will be. Because I'm a woman. I have a child. I know my way around gun safety. I know all that. I've taken classes before. So, and with this permit, you don't have to have any classes. It is concealed or open carry. And not anywhere in the state of Oklahoma. You can't still take a gun on a federal building. And places like that, there's rules and restrictions. But, you know, with concealed carry, you can walk around your mall and have security and feel a little bit of safety if somebody goes up and shooting a mall, that you've got some protection on you. But the only thing I'm afraid about that is the wide access and the easy access to all the guns. Whether you're pro-guns or not pro-guns, you know, I'm not going to get on here and do any kind of debate on that. But, y'all, Oklahoma is changing. And, you know, you don't have to have any underlying circumstances to get your medical marijuana card. FYI. In all the other 50 states, you have to have certain medical underlying symptoms. You have to have no underlying symptoms that are, like, you can go in there and say, I need this because I have horrible anxiety. And they can't sit there and be like, well, on here it doesn't say that you've previously been treated for anxiety. They can't do any of that. They can say, okay, well, you got anxiety. Here you go. There you go. There's your card. It'll be in about like 2 weeks or so. It'll be in. Everybody and their dog has their card because it's that easy to get. It's literally, you can sneeze and be like, I have chronic sneeze and I need my card, and you can get your card. So that's not like some crazy weird. So people are like, well, so why do you not want recreational? You know, if recreational is passed, then it's passed. Right now it's medical recreational, to be quite honest. You can go in there and legally get marijuana with a card. You know, but you just have to tell a doctor. You have to go through the process and everything, but the process is so easy, which in my opinion, I think the greenery just needs to be legalized everywhere across the board. I mean, Canada, it's everywhere, you know. I'm not against cannabis because I know that cannabis cures, and I believe it does have some link to stopping cancer production. I really do. The studies have said that it slows down the cancer cells from reproducing. So, and to me, wonder who doesn't want that legalized? Maybe the pharmaceutical companies, that if they lose, you know, all this big business, you know, with cannabis coming, that they'll lose money in their man-made pills that they make for everybody. You know, all these medical companies like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. Okay, I didn't know Johnson & Johnson was a big pharmaceutical company. Learn something new every day. It is huge in the pharmaceuticals. I sold firearms for a living. Only suicide and 1 vandalism crime out of 1,000 guns sold to public. Well, good. Great. I'm hoping that there won't be any crazy things. Because Oklahoma, though, you guys got to remember, we're from like it was like the Bible Belt, like extreme Bible Belt. We're talking extreme Bible Belt. It's turning around now. It's not as old school. It's more modern anymore. I mean, there's certain things that certain people, I mean, in small towns, it's still kind of bad because you have your small towns and roots and stuff like that. But even then, it's still more modern in Oklahoma than it was 10 years ago. You know, 10 years ago, you talked about legalizing weed, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, what? The devil's lettuce. No, not our state. Please, leave that devil's lettuce alone. Jesus, leave it alone. You know, and you know, Wyoming. Wyoming. My uncle was born in Casper, Wyoming. I nannied for a family that moved to Casper, Wyoming. They moved back now because of the climate. The weather was so crazy. Like, Oklahoma winter compared to a Wyoming winter is like, oh my goodness. So I know a little bit about Wyoming. Never been there. Would love to go. Heard it's beautiful. Seen some beautiful sights. But we went to Alaska for our honeymoon, and that was amazing. Alaska is like Oklahoma, but better. Everybody's a lot more friendlier. They're a little bit more genuine. Oklahoma has a lot of grumps. I'm just gonna say that. I'll be come out and say it. Oklahoma does have a lot of grumps. Maybe now that things are changing, maybe people won't be so grumpy. You know, maybe people will, you know, come around to, you know. Oh, goodness. I hate being homesick. I'm homesick for Alaska, and I didn't live there, but I just miss the smell of the air. Like, smelling the Alaska air was just, I had a certain spot right off the ocean. I would go, and I would just sit there and just close my eyes and just listen to the sounds and smell the smells. And that's where I go for my tranquil place. Like, if I want a place to just calm and I take my mind back to that place in Alaska, right off the ocean, off of the cliff, where I could smell the ocean and feel the breeze. And it just calms me, gives me peace. It has taken forever, y'all. I have been on here for 16 minutes, and I was waiting longer than that. Bean's at her grandma's. This lady's probably going, now this lady is still on her phone. She was on there earlier, and now she's still on there. A lot of people aren't really familiar with the whole vlogging thing. Like, you would think that we're in a more virtual world. People would be more familiar with the vlogging. I think they're getting ready to come out. Yeah, they are. I'll have to go, you guys. You guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.